You see, Mr. Igbo's case, he also collected this blood money, this consecrated money from these people.
So one of the OGs in Nollywood, who has actually acted in so many Nollywood movies back in the day, whose name is Samuel Jemitalo, has come out with a confession, and we actually need to study this because it didn't just start with this particular story. It started from Hanks Anuku to Ernest Asuzu, and now Mr. Ibu is being involved. And he mentioned so many things that we are going to watch together. Because honestly, I don't know if we need to believe this or not. He talked about blood money and the use of blood money. Honestly, I don't believe in blood money. I really do not believe. In as much as I know that some people actually go, but I don't believe that there is something that can actually be bringing you money in the middle of the night. But it actually existed back then. But according to him, he believed that those things existed and that the marketers and every of these ones are fighting him. But let's just take a look at why Mr. Ibu was actually paid as a result of blood money. Just watch.
All right, Nigerians. I said I was going to tell Nigerians what actually paid Mr. Ibu. I was supposed to tell you guys yesterday, but since the day I unraveled to Nigerians what is happening to most Nollywood actors, most of these so-called marketers have decided to fight their enemies spiritually, and I was rightly informed. So they were also threatening me, but I still said my conscience will not be satisfied too if I don't talk about the ills in Nollywood, so a lot of people coming to join us will not fall victim. Now, let's unravel it. You see, Mr. Igbo's case, he also collected this blood money, this consecrated money from these people. Yes, he did. At the time in Nollywood, Mr. Igbo became the highest earner in Nollywood. He was earning 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, excluding flights, hotel accommodations, and other things. Igbo had many houses with the money he made in Nollywood. But at the end of the day, those money he made in Nollywood and all those properties he acquired cannot be accounted for. The money was going through different means when he acquired this property, either to health challenge and many, many things. And Igbo has been battling health challenge ever since for a very long time. So when he was using this money from our industry to acquire wealth, the sickness will be taking the money in another direction. The properties that remained before he acquired, those properties were properties that he made from endorsement deals, the money he made from endorsement deals. But the one from movie, most of those money went. Like some people were saying, is it only Ernest Asuzu, only Hanks Anuku that is taking this blood money? No, a lot of us, a lot. Not all marketers are bad. Let me explain to you guys. Not all marketers, but a lot of the marketers, they belong to this society. So Ibu's property remaining are the properties he made genuinely from other endorsement deals, like Glow, like DSTV and the rest. But the one he made through Nollywood, bro, all of them go. How can a man get over 5 properties, houses, lose all of them to sickness? Many actors are victims of this. Many actors, and we all know the truth. That's why you see the threats they come. And I say we keep exposing all. That's why I see a lot of actors paying very young. A lot. And when some actors pay, other actors will be happy that this one has pied so that they can take over. So that's now made some of the actors to go and even join this society with the marketers. Most of your big name actors you love, my colleagues that you love, most of them also belong to this association with these marketers. And they are kind of like frustrating all actors in Nollywood. So Ibu also pied from the machinations of these marketers. So Ibu also pied from the machinations of these marketers.
Now that you have seen the video, what do you actually think about it? Because honestly, God, I don't know what to believe. I really don't believe in all of these things, but now that somebody that is in that shoe is talking about it, should we give it a fair hearing? Should we actually look at it? Is it possible that there might actually be truth in what she's saying? Let's take a look at some comments. It says, some actors even join hands to buy their fellow actor in this industry. Some people are fucking animals. Like, make it make sense that in this industry that we are talking about, Nollywood, some people are joining hands to buy one another. Yeah? Another one says, the work that you are doing now, you need prayers. It will be good for the exposition. I just wonder why actors are just passing out at a young age. Another one says, I don't know how you all will believe this blood money mystery exists. Una just they make me laugh. This one doesn't also believe. It's also like me. Are we supposed to believe this kind of thing truly, truly? Then somebody replied. Then Samuel replied. He says, we that do movies about it know what we are saying. Is it possible that we'll talk about the fact that truly, truly, do those things are fantasy? There was a particular interview that one Yoruba actor made just recently where he talked about the fact that he doesn't believe in all this those witches, witchcraft, all of these things, that he doesn't believe in them. And he now talked about it that, don't we see it in Yoruba movies? He said all of them are just fantasy, that they don't really, really exist. And in my mind, I'm like, is it that we have now been lied to all along? I don't want to find out though. I'm not a investigative journalist too. It's none of my business. But the truth of the matter is this, right? But the truth of the matter is this. Should we actually believe this guy's testimony concerning blood money? Because according to what he's saying now, he's saying that all the things that this guy worked for went down, which actually did went down. He married a wife that sold majority of his properties. And now they are back to begging online. So everything that this man worked for, that you will have thought, oh, at the end of the day, this man is supposed to actually have something with him. Everything went down before even his death. And the only property that he could actually fall back on, they destroyed, they sold it for a ridiculous amount, the family. So at the end of the day, they will have nothing to show for it. And so according to him, he's saying that this blood money, it costs you sickness, it costs you different thing. But the question still is, do you actually believe that blood money is actually a thing? Or you just think like it's a fantasy that many people just coined together just to, gain views, just create this fantasy? Because that could have been our fantasy, what was it called? Books back then. Fantasy stories back then. They just think outside the box, just to create movies like that. You get, they think outside the box. Okay, since we can have people can actually be calling, even Yoruba movies actually dissipate blood money. You understand? Where there was it was Yoruba, or there are so many Yoruba movies back then that actually dissipate blood money. You understand? So what do you actually think about it? Do you actually think somebody will wake up in the middle of the night, come and give you money, and they will start beating you? There's one Yoruba movie like that. If somebody can actually help me in the comment section, one Yoruba movie that they are beating this guy in the middle of the night. Is it like there's this fitila in that movie, like there's fitila, like fitila meta big, like candle, three big candles like this. If anybody remember that movie, let me know in the comment section. There's these three candles, big candles like this. They'll be beating the guy in the middle of the night, and they'll be bringing him money, but the guy will be suffering. He cannot sleep in his house. So they've actually made films towards that direction. So do you think, or have you experienced it? Do you see somebody that's actually done it and it has actually favored before? Let me know in the comment section. Do want to click the subscribe button. Do want to like this video. I do want to drop a comment. See you in the next. Love you all.